Hi! Most people want to live healthily and happily on this planet, but nevertheless they behave differently. Look at all those people worldwide being obese or addicted to things like cigarettes or alcohol. Or people cheating their beloved ones and lying to friends. Or take yourself. You study so you have a hunger for learning and a desire to discover new things, but perhaps you gave up on a difficult assignment too easily as well. As a psychology student, you're often confronted with these situations where people do not behave in line with their good intentions. To be able to understand these behaviors, it's important to know about mindsets. In this clip, you will learn what a mindset is, but most importantly, you will learn about the 3 different main types and how each of them triggers motivation differently. To start with what a mindset actually is, scientists describe it as a set of beliefs that shape how you make sense of the world and yourself. It influences how you think, feel, and behave in any given situation. It plays a crucial role in how you cope with challenges in life. So basically, it's a very broad term, but important is that mindsets are crucial for people's motivation and for how they set and strive towards important goals in life. Let's give an example. Imagine that you and your friend want to behave more sustainable. You may start reading all about what you can do best on a personal level, because if you want to go for it, you want to stick to your plan, you don't want to make mistakes, and you want to do things right. But boom, there's your friend. Without any thought, she decides to become vegan and only buy clothes in second-hand shops to stimulate circular economy. And you know what? She'll find out along the way how to deal with it. So she just does it. What this nicely illustrates is that people may have the same goals but have different ways in reaching them. This may all be related to having different mindsets. So let's continue with the 3 different mindsets and how they differently impact goal setting and goal striving. Imagine you're a bachelor and you face the problem of who to choose as your future partner. In a situation like that, you are likely to deliberate and carefully think over all the pros and cons of the options. As the decision is obviously important, you will avoid making it too quickly and you will consider any available information with a broad focus. By contrast, once you have decided for someone and you finally made your choice, your mindset is likely to switch. You will adopt a narrow focus by looking only or specially for information that supports your decision. Like that this person is so perfect and so cute and so funny and so nicely fits your friends and family. According to this first mindset theory, making a decision about which goal to follow against implementing a chosen goal are different action phases that trigger different mindsets. Each mindset provides a particular set of cognitive procedures that support solving the nearby task, that is to say, deciding versus implementing. Individuals take up a deliberate mindset when they face a decision on which goal they should follow. To arrive at a good decision, they should attend to any information, so attention is wide and open. They focus on a broad set of alternatives relating to goal desirability, such as what do I want, and goal feasibility, such as is that what I want within reach for me? Any information on that is welcome, so the individual is not only open-minded and eager to obtain objective and accurate information, it's also viewing itself in an accurate and unbiased way. So in this light, an open-minded, deliberative thinking style is beneficial for the phase of setting goals and tightly connected to motivation. Once individuals make their decision, they switch to an implemental mindset, which supports them in acting upon their decision. Here, staying focused, not getting sidetracked when a decision has already been made, and neglecting stimuli that are not relevant to their goals helps in realizing the decision. So rather than being open-minded, persons with an implemental mindset narrow their attention and focus on planning when, where, and how to implement their decisions. So rather than goal desirability and feasibility, they center on how to attain their goals. during this more closed mindset, the person's having a more optimistic view of themselves, which is important for reaching the goal. After all, if you set a goal, you should believe you're able to reach this goal, a concept also coined self-efficacy. So the closed implemental thinking style is beneficial for the phase of volition, where motivation is turned into action. Rather than the idea that different phases benefit from different mindsets, the second mindset theory suggests that people differ in how they strive for their goals by using either a promotion or a prevention mindset. To start again with an example, now imagine that your university wants you to wash your hands frequently to protect against the spread of COVID-19 among students. In doing so, they underline the power of hand washing by emphasizing all positive effects, such as good hand washing results in a bigger chance to stay healthy. You will be welcome to study on campus. You can continue to attend student parties and cool faculty events, and you also protect your peers. By contrast, your university could also warn you for the spreading of illnesses that if you get COVID-19, you should stay in quarantine, cannot follow classes on campus anymore, and may end up in a serious study delay as exams won't take place online. In the first example, the university took a promotion mindset. This mindset is focused on the positive outcomes with goals striving centered on the ideal future and state that hasn't been derived yet. So motivation is focused on reaching gains. The prevention mindset, taken in second example, is focused on the negative outcomes with goals striving centered on the present state that needs to be maintained. So it's about not losing what you're already having, with motivation focused on preventing losses. Other differences between the two mindsets are, for example, that a promotion mindset is based on improvement with fast and eager behavior that might be described as just do it, while the prevention mindset is based on security with vigilant, cautious behavior that might be described as do the right thing. From these examples, it may seem that a promotion mindset is more positive or desirable, but that is not the case. Both mindsets are necessary for optimal goal striving. Take the following task. Make as many dots as possible. Furser and his colleagues showed that promotion-focused respondents completed more pictures with a given time, but prevention-focused respondents made fewer errors. So, it's all dependent on the type of goal or task, which mindset is preferred. Whether it's better a strategy to focus on accomplishing something or to be responsibly and play safe also depends on who you are. If you're a prevention-focused person, it simply feels right and satisfying to prevent losing something you're having and act in line with being cautious and preventing failure. But if you're a promotion-focused type, focusing on failure is senseless and it feels right to be eager and go for success, preferably fast. This is coined as regulatory fit, which basically means that decisions and behaviors feel right when people rely on goal striving that fits their mindset. Regulatory fit is important as it increases motivation, effort to strive for one's goals, and it improves well-being as it leads people to feelings of interest, enjoyment, and satisfaction with what they are doing. This mindset concentrates on how people think about their personal qualities, such as their abilities and talents. Imagine that you're in this course for a while. You may think it's not your cup of tea, you're not good in this. Therefore, you feel not motivated to learn and think it's too late anyhow. You feel there's no point in trying anymore if you're gonna fail anyway. This is the example of a fixed mindset. It's the belief that your abilities are inborn, fixed, and unchangeable. Another student, however, is also not good at this but thinks, I can always become better at it by practice. Rather than thinking it's too late, this person doesn't see it as a failure but as an opportunity to do better next time. This is the example of a growth mindset. It's the belief that your personal qualities are changeable and can be improved by effort and practice. It results in more motivation to learn. These different mindsets bring along many different consequences, to mention a few. In a growth mindset, you see failure as a chance to learn. In the fixed mindset, you see critical feedback as a personal critique. But with a growth mindset, you see this as a chance to improve. With a fixed mindset, however, you're more likely to choose easier tasks and insert minimal effort. After all, if talents are fixed, why bother about improving, or why even try? But with a growth mindset, you're more likely to embrace challenging tasks and put in effort to improve. Ultimately, these mindsets lead to different goals that people strive for. Those with a fixed mindset tend to go for performance goals, goals related to performing well, for example, outperform others, success with little apparent effort, and proving one's competence. Those with a growth mindset tend to go for mastery goals. These are goals related to developing one's competences, making progress, improving oneself, and overcoming difficulties with effort and persistence. You can easily imagine that a growth mindset is so much more desirable. Therefore, this third type received a lot of attention within educational sciences and psychology, particularly as these mindsets are learned, for example in children, through the praise and criticism they receive from parents and teachers along their path of life. This brings along a desire to make people switch from a fixed to growth mindset to learn the ability of learning. So far, my clip on mindset. To recap, once adopted, a mindset functions as a cognitive motivational system with important downstream consequences for people's thoughts, feelings, and behavior. I highlighted 3 dual mindsets. 1. Deliberative implemental, 2. Promotion prevention, and 3. Fixed growth.
Created using Powtoon.